Was that and again, stop me if I'm like heading in the wrong direction, but when a guy like Colby Covington shows up at the gym, probably a young prospect, a guy that you probably saw and said, I want to help that guy out. Maybe he can help me out too. What was that like when you first met him?
So like at American Top Team, I've always been when the people come into the college campus, what's it called? The
orientation.
The orientation, the guy that does that, who's that called?
Orientation leader. Right?
Yeah, that guy. But there's another name for him too as well. I'm not remembering it now. But that guy, I've been that for American Top Team for a while. Every time there's a recruiting class, I would take the guys out to eat or like things like that. So I got to meet Kobe, and I was like, man, the guy could wrestle. Couldn't do a damn thing but wrestle at the time. And we got along in the beginning. We were doing the same thing. Fighting. And then I go play poker, and I see his ass at the casino as well. So like one thing led to another. We were spending a lot of time without trying. Just we're in the same facility, same buildings constantly,
So would you actually like see him playing poker, or would you guys go together?
I'd see him play poker, and then we started like, I'm gonna go after a session. Yeah, I'll see you over there, things like that,
So that's kind of how the friendship bonded over gambling, over poker.
Yeah, kind of. Me having to save him because he owed like a lot of people money,
From poker deals.
He owes a lot of people in South Florida that he shouldn't be owing money to. There's a lot of loan sharks that he owes money to, and I know everybody here. Like this is my state, this is my city. There's nothing you could do if I don't want you to do without me knowing. So he owes a lot of money to a lot of the wrong guys, man, and that stress is constantly on him, and you could see it in his face.
How did you guys go from teammates, poker buddies to like roommates and actually like close friends?
He broke up with his girlfriend, so she kicked him out of the place. American Top Team didn't have a spot for him. I was living up here at Coconut Creek. I had a 2-bedroom, and he was like down in his luck. He had also broken his hand in a fight. So I was like, yeah, you come stay with me, give me like $300 a month to take that damn room, I never paid once because he ended up breaking his hand again in practice like 4 months later, so he wasn't able to generate an income. I'm a pro fighter with like 25 fights at the time. I have some sponsorships for food, so he's like staying at my place and eating at my place, So, of course, the guy was like a different person then. It was like I'm feeding him, I'm the hand that provides him everything. He's a much different person than would dare say a bad thing to me or about me ever, But once the money got involved, piece of...
So did you, like at that point, he was your teammate, he was a guy that was like young to the team, so you're probably still in that phase where you're trying to help the guy out,
Definitely. He had no fights, and I was fighting for a world championship at Strikeforce against Gilbert Melendez, and he didn't even have a pro fight yet. So you could imagine, I was showing him a lot of the ropes, the tricks of the trade.
You were a mentor to him.
He knows it. I mean, he says it in interviews constantly. Jorge Masvidal was my best friend. Jorge Masvidal was my best friend. Like just 6 months ago, this idiot was saying that.
What's the headline on March 6th in the morning about the fight?
Kobe in critical condition might not fully make it.